Hi everyone, New England Gardening here on this Friday, September 15th. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And the wind's not that bad. Lee's like, I think it's former hurricane. Might be just a tropical storm now. And the wind's supposed to pick up and we might get on and off rain showers. But yeah, I came out to pick these blueberries and I ended up doing a bunch of weeding. This all got away from me. Look at all these weeds here that I pulled out. I got 3 bags. But I've got all these blueberries that are practically falling off. I put these nets over them, which seem to work, and keep the rodents and the birds off of them. So I'm going to pick these. And like I said, I weeded all this here. And at the end of the season, this here is African basil. And, well, there aren't any on now except just a bumblebee. But the honeybees are on this. I got rid of tomatoes. Got a load of green tomatoes. I'm going to fry me up some green tomatoes. Got those, and I got some more. Here's some red raspberries, unmanaged. Oh, there they are. So, I don't know if I'm going to get any figs this year, but I got rid of all my figs except some cuttings that I had left over, odd cuttings, thick cuttings, and one Maine UC Davis Black Madeira. So this is all from a really thick cutting that I had that started rooting, and I put it on the pot here, and I couldn't figure out, of course, what it was. I lost track. And then when I started seeing the shape of the fig, I realized that this is a Col de Dame Blanc, UC Davis Col de Dame Blanc. So it actually seems to be catching up to the Black Madeira. But we're getting cool temperatures now at night. This Black Madeira, this is all new growth. And I should thin out, or should have thinned out easily these small little ones. But look at this branch. This is all new. It's like six feet. Well, it's 5 feet considering where it's in this. Put it in this container. So should have did some air layers too, but that's all new. Didn't have much lignified wood on there. So that's this size. Let's see what we got. I'm keeping an eye on some of the ones down here. This one in particular, if you can see, there's the quarter. So maybe some will swell up. We'll see. I actually saw drones still hanging out in the hive. Saw pollen going in. And it's been a couple of weeks since I put the extra box on top. But they've been hanging out up there. So hopefully we did have a nectar flow. They've been propylizing the mesh, screen mesh that I had there. And I've got this other, this is a Black Madeira, but I did have a Black Madeira from Encanto Farms, which is supposed to be like the KK that everybody refers to now. But I don't know if I had any cuttings left over from that. But this is definitely a Black Madeira. So here's another blueberry that just didn't really do much. I got a bunch of blueberries from Johnny's seeds. Northland. I lost a couple of blueberry plants. Anybody know what this is? I planted this from seed, I'm pretty sure. And it's surprising to be like a tree. And I'm pretty sure I planted them because there's nothing in the neighborhood like that. And here's a couple more. See the leaves here. I don't know if this is like one of those bushes that puts the name escapes me. Has those clumps of flowers on them, like a lilac bush, sort of. But I've got a couple here. I'm pretty sure I planted them, but somehow I've lost track of what. I was collecting a bunch of seeds for hummingbirds and bees, and yeah, lost track. So I've got the salvia here, and surprisingly, let's go over here again. There's borage, which is really popular for the bees right now, and the bumblebees. But I planted some cardinal flowers from seed, and surprisingly, late in the season, these look like they're going to get some flowers on them. One of the back here is not going to do it. Don't know what's going on with the red-hot poker here. These plants are huge, and I don't think they're biannual. But this variety here, I think it was supposed to be. I think I got it. Plants from online because they had a shorter stalk. I guess the normal ones tend to flop over, but they never put out that central flower spike, and they're huge though. I did grow some from seed that had better results. In fact, I've got one that put out a flower spike and gave me seeds. I collected the seeds and then put out another late season flower spike. So I don't know. I mean, all that growth is going to be wasted. That's not going to survive through the winter. I know you need to mulch those. So here's the one I started from seed, and that's the second spike on there. You can see the first one's passed, and some seeds have fallen, so I'm hoping maybe I'll get some volunteer seedlings next year. And you can see it's sort of like a daylily for the leaves, and they're a lot thinner. Where the other one, they're huge. It's almost like a pineapple leaf. So I never did notice a hummingbird on this. This here must be related to aster. I don't know what it is, but it's a very nice. It has its natural variations. These here are volunteer seedlings that just started on their own. They're like a pink, and they get this dark blue, and then occasionally just a white. So it seems like the salvia is going to be really easy reseeding. These are all filled with seeds and they fall out. So I've seen the hummingbird on those. And like I said, the cigar, I've been meaning to set up a tripod. I seen a hummingbird yesterday, I think it was. Thought maybe they had finally left, but bumblebees somehow managed to, I don't know if they come in through the side. There's a huge bumblebee there. Looks like now it's going right in through the middle. The open blossom, but gotta figure out how to. Supposedly you can take some cuttings off of this and propagate it. I'd like to have a couple of those, maybe like 4 of them in those wine barrels. But yeah, let me go pick these blueberries because they're falling off, and I'm sure the wind's going to just knock them off. Okay. So look at the size of these. One up to me. 2 up to me. Okay. I'll freeze these. So that's all off of one plant. Those are the blueberry plants from that New Jersey blueberry farm. Forget the name. Very productive. Supposed to be some heirloom variety. So this is New England gardening. Making some blueberries. Walking around my yard, and these are still active. Maybe I'll make a blueberry pie. So this is New England gardening. Thanks for watching.